Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Heavy pressure. Hit as he throws. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Goes out of bounds after an excellent run, but not enough to pick up the first down. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down. Big
guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Football comes out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll run it to the right side. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. Looking to throw, it's Woods. Close to the tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Suddenly off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Back in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll have to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Woods. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Shotgun formation here on third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down inside their own 40. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Razorbacks looking to keep this drive rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. To throw, it's Woods. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And the Razorbacks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Strong game by this quarterback. Let's see if this worker can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll test the right side here. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Heading left after the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
2nd down after that previous play. And there's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
offense sets the formation. It's third down. Scanning the field, it's Woods. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
The Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. And on the carry, he's heading left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Looking downfield, it's Woods. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go. 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's looking deep here. Pass caught down to the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll ride the back again here. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Can you believe it? Another delay of game penalty on this drive. Wow. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. This try is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First down here for this offense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Makes a quick grab. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Woods. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's going to launch it deep again. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
To the air, it's Woods. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation. They've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Crosses the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking right, this one caught. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Back to pass. It's Woods. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Touchdown, Hogs. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on fourth down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Well, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series, he almost threw another one.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He'll throw it now. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up the first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. He finds some space. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Woods. The pass rush closing in. Still looking to improvise here, create something. Hit as he released it. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Razorbacks will line up here on first down and goal. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. When he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
They'll kick it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a toss play to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Woods. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Woods. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. Inside the 40.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The reception makes him about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Fourth down RPO looking left. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, positive yards here. Fourth quarter trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump in front here in the fourth. Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Pressure is coming. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The Longhorns enter the final minute of play, looking to run the clock out and win the game. Same tailback, another carry. Finding some room at the 25. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Woods. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game.